Staggered stance goblet clean. So this is building on the power clean that we did the last cycle. We're just going to be doing it in a staggered stance. A staggered stance simply means that we are biasing a little more single leg work than bilateral work. What we want to think about when we're in this staggered stance is making sure that our front leg is doing the majority of the work. The back leg is still helping us. We're just really focusing on getting a lot of power out of that front hip. To get set up for your staggered stance clean, what I recommend is first standing right over your kettlebell like you're getting ready to do a deadlift. Then you are going to take your non-stance leg and put it about a foot, maybe a little bit more behind you. It doesn't need to be super spread out, okay? I generally have my big toe in line with about the heel of my front foot, maybe a tiny bit wider than that, but not very much, okay? Then you need to bring your back heel up because we don't want to have that back heel down. It'll tend to make us shift our weight back. So we bring the back heel up so that we can get over that front leg. From here, you're going to hinge backwards. So hips go back, front knee is going to bend. When you get down here, we need to make sure our ribs flared up. So do you see how I look right now where I really have this kind of exaggerated arch right here? So I need to exhale and get my ribs back. Okay, then from here, I need to make sure that I'm not tucked under here or really kind of have let go of the booty. So in whatever neutral is for you right here. Now I'm set up and getting ready to do my clean. Nothing is going to change from the techniques and things that we went over when we did the clean from a traditional hinging deadlift stance. We still want to be snappy with the hips. We still want to end with the kettlebell right here. We don't want to have a really big arc in front of us as we're coming up, and we don't want to cast the kettlebell out as we're coming down. So we're keeping that kettlebell basically right underneath our chin as we come up. The kettlebell will land right here, and then as we come down, the kettlebell will follow the same path as we come down. We just need to make sure that it is this hip that is doing the work. You really shouldn't need to decrease weight on here. You can probably use the same weight that you did for the goblet cleans, just making sure that you're feeling really, really snappy and powerful out of this front hip. And it is really helpful to reset after each rep. So you don't need to go up and down super fast because then we kind of tend to lose the position of the ribs, the connection, and really getting the snappiness, and we end up just pulling more with the upper body. So every time you come up, I want you to think about this hip right here, okay? This one is driving you forward like a rubber band. Somebody has pulled the rubber band back as you're coming into your hinge, and then they're gonna let it go. Bing! Just like that, and you're gonna come up and it's gonna be amazing. All right, that's how you do it.